Alright, so this video is gonna be about our own individual paranormal experiences in this house.
It's your first
Okay,
time
well,
trying.
look over there.
Okay.
Look over there.
Wait, you have to tell the story of the
jellyfish that you always cut out. Are you gonna cut it
I'm
out?
actually gonna keep it in this time because we need content. So, who's gonna start with their very first paranormal experiences? What the fuck?
What is that bro? So this is the story that Monica cuts out every single time that I try to say it, and only a few people.
I'm sorry.
But anyways, this takes place around the time that I was like. So I was 16 years old, and this was the first night that I went to go sleep in Fabi's room on Fabi's side, on Fabi's bed. So I had fallen asleep, and I woke up face up, so I slept on my back. So when I woke up randomly, for some freaking reason, something woke me up, and I didn't have sleep paralysis, so I couldn't have been hallucinating or anything like that. Would have been. I just woke up normally, and I just see a big ass blob floating in front of me. It was like the size of this pillow. Show the pillow. It was like the size of the pillow. This way, and it had tentacles. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? Testicles? How many? Fuck! How many tickles does it take to put tentacles?
Tentacles. Tentacles.
So that's what I saw. I saw it floating in the air in front, like towards my feet, like at the edge of the bed, all the way over there. When that had happened, I got up right away and I was like, what the fuck? What the frick is that? What the frick is that?
What?
Monica thought that I was saying, who the frick is that? But I was not saying who the frick is that. I was like saying, what the frick is that?
And I was trapped. You know why? From my perspective, I was in my bed all comfortable in my chonies, and I was trapped there, and I just heard her say, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that?
So you care more about someone saying in your chonies in your life?
Yeah.
I would feel that too.
Well, okay, me too. I'd be like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Take whatever you want.
So then anyway, I was like, oh my god, I'm fucking trapped and there's a robber trying to get in or something. My dad got a machete and got up. No, he got up, got his machete, ran over here, looked out the window, and he was like, I just saw somebody run by.
He said that?
Yeah, he said he saw somebody. So then he goes and checks outside. There's nothing, obviously. And I was just trapped there the whole time, like, damn, I'm in my 20s, I can't even run. And Nelly just left my ass. She sprinted out the door.
Because it wasn't a person, it was a freaking ghost. Like,
So you weren't like, oh my god, they're gonna take Monica?
No, I was. So I ran to my mom's room and I was like hyperventilating, and then that's when my dad went outside with the weapon or whatever. I was thinking about it and I looked it up, and there was like this thread on Reddit. I haven't found it, but there's like a group of people that have seen this. There's a bunch of people that have seen the same thing, and the craziest part is that one time I was telling my little cousin Vanessa about it, and when I was telling her about it, she randomly was like, oh, I've seen that too. And then I was like, what the heck? And then all three of us, Monica, Vanessa, and I, we were all talking about it because Monica said that she had seen something too, but I had a plan, and I was like, okay, let's all draw exactly what we saw. So Monica drew hers first, and I don't even know what the frick. What even was that?
This is not about that.
Okay, well, anyways, so that happened, and then I told Vanessa, I was like, okay, let's show each other's pictures at the same time, and when we showed it to each other, that shit was exactly the same. It was the exact same drawing, and then she started crying.
Poor Vanessa.
And then she's seen the same thing. She said that she saw it when she was sleeping with her parents and she was awake.
So she was awake the whole time and then she saw it?
Yes. I've seen something say that it was like an alien guardian or something. And I thought about it, I was like, what if it woke me up because someone was gonna try to break in? What if that's what my dad saw? Have you guys seen the video of that guy laughing like this? Wait, I wanna see it now. He laughs like a fucking clay animation villain. I just spit.
Bro, you're getting Bugattis and Lamborghinis for everybody out here.
My very first paranormal experience in this house was when I had a spelling bee medal because I went to be spelling bees when I was in elementary school.
Oh, I thought you were pointing
I had a spelling bee medal I just had hanging on my wall. There was no wind or nothing. It started swinging back and forth and then just stopped. Yeah, that was my very first paranormal experience.
I remember when we were little, when we were like in elementary school, I remember for some reason all the neighbors, we were all Catholic and did our first communion, we thought that we could like bless things after that for some reason. So we like walk around with the Bible and like, I don't know, act like we could bless things. And then we would say that the next door neighbor was a witch and we were scared of her. And I remember seeing, I don't know, we would just like talk about that. And I remember one day I was sleeping on this bed facing the window. And then I woke up. It was when Nelly was really little. Nelly was like a baby. And I remember I was
Then
when
you were
I was like in
sleeping.
elementary school. I woke up and I saw a little girl on top of me. Like this is like from when I was like, I like barely remember anything. I just remember being like, I know that there was a little girl on top of me and she wanted to play with me or something like that. I just kept talking about it. After I saw it, I would tell everybody. And then I think I drew a picture of her, like a really scary picture of her to show everybody what she looked like. And then I also drew a picture and said there was like a man with like a hat with her. I remember drawing that, but I didn't know anything about that. Like I had never seen the man or anything. I just, for some reason in my head.
The Hat Man hat?
Yeah.
What the hell?
But I had never seen it. I just remember drawing a picture of it, and I knew that there was a man with her, like a skinny man with like a hat, the top hat.
The same man that Lupita probably seen and that everybody in this neighborhood has
Yeah,
seen.
and I remember that, and then we like burned the picture.
Everybody's
so
seen that.
I
Lupita,
haven't seen it though. I just knew about
MJ,
it.
this girl right here, the one that lives here, she was telling us about it. She's seen him too. I don't know what her name is. Tina?
Lena?
No, the one that. But yeah, she's seen stuff recently because they recently moved here.
And then what happened after that? Did you stop seeing it when you guys burned it or what?
I don't remember anything else. I just remember I would feel like there was a little girl, and then that was it. And then my mom said that she saw that same little girl with the white dress, and she thought it was you. It was just like a random little girl. When she was painting the room, and I remember there was a point where I was like really weird, and I would like put my hand on the window. I would like sleep facing the window, and I would feel like somebody was outside, but I wouldn't be scared. And I remember I put my hand on the screen, and I would be like, "Oh, touch my hand if you're there," and I would feel like something touching my hand.
What the hell?
I wasn't scared. I don't know if I was like. I still feel like I wouldn't be scared. I don't know, unless I saw it by myself. I was by myself at night. I don't know.
That's actually really scary.
That's so
I don't know why I
scary.
would do that. I had a kindergarten teacher named Miss Burke, and I don't remember actually, but she would always tell me every time she would see me that I had drawn a picture of her family, and I drew her mom floating, and her mom had barely died.
Oh,
And that she still had that picture. I don't know if she still has it now.
That's
but
she really does. That's crazy.
You're so psychic, and your daughter is so psychic too. What did she do recently? She like guessed that we were going to the aquarium.
I told her to predict the lottery numbers, am I right? I remember one time when Monica and I don't know who were talking in her room. I know Fabi was there too. Basically, they were talking about how they've all heard their names be called by like the same. Okay, they heard their names be called or whatever out loud, and I guess Monica had said something because I told her I haven't heard that. Or I don't know what, but she got mad at me or something. I don't know why she got mad at me. She was like, I hope you hear it. You're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear your name be called. And then the next freaking day,
What did she say?
I said Monica was such a bitch.
she was. So there was a sock bag or whatever that we would grab. I was grabbing socks. I'm gonna just
You
say
don't
that.
have to say
Yeah, I'm
that.
not gonna- I was getting socks, and I swear to God, I feel something go up to me like
that?
this. Put your face forward, bitch. Like that. Like stop fast as fuck right next to me. Go
Oh!
like that. Like do it to Fabi. Do it to Fabi how I did it.
Nelly.
Like that. And it was like
Ew.
a little girl voice. And I fucking ran. I remember I ran to you and you were listening to music on your little Hello Kitty radio and doing your makeup on the floor.
Damn, así las tengo.
And I was crying. Oh, the ghosts. You're gonna hear their fucking name.
Nelly!
Oh yeah, there was this one time where I was like, I remember I was sleeping, and then I was sleeping, and
She was sleeping.
I felt somebody lift my leg, and I was about to get up and be mad as fuck because I thought it was you.
On your bed?
Yeah.
When I slept on your bed, I got my leg lifted too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I woke up like about to be mad as fuck that somebody was trying to wake me up, and there was nobody there.
I had sleep paralysis and I felt my leg being lifted. Both of my
I didn't
legs.
even have sleep paralysis. It just like I was sleeping on my side.
I would get so much sleep paralysis on your side. Like so much, and every single time I always would feel something touching me.
Your bed was right in the path of the portal.
Portal. Wait, haven't
There's
we
a
all
mirror.
had dreams?
Facing a doorway, facing a window. I'm gonna say this one story. I don't know if I always tell this, but one time. one time I had walked home from school. I'm really loud.
Yes.
You guys just go one bar.
Dude, you're loud.
Stop being loud.
Alrighty, so one time I had walked home from school, there was nobody home, and I forgot my key. And I was sitting outside, and I was sitting up against the wall. I don't know what the fuck I was sitting on, but I was leaning against the house. And I was waiting for Fabi and my mom to get home. All of a sudden, I hear loud, heavy footsteps running back and forth across my house, and I feel the house shake. Literally, the whole building shakes. And I was like, what the fuck was that? And I look out, and the paletero man and my neighbor were there outside talking, and they did not say shit. They did not, react. Because I was like, well, maybe it was an earthquake. So when I went to go check, I checked, if they were like, oh my god, did you feel that? No, they weren't saying shit. Oh my god, you know what I just remembered too? I don't know what was happening in the house, but I was outside. They were telling me that you were possessed.
Who?
Or somebody was possessed or something.
Are you possessed?
I don't trust you no more.
I can't be myself. That's my biggest fear.
They were saying that they were getting the devil out of you, but I don't know
Oh
if it was
my
because they were
I
trying.
felt like I was gonna pass out right now.
Why?
I don't know.
From laughing?
She puts nothing. Did my eyes go that way?
Sorry, why is your hand there?
I was being conceited and looking through the videos of me boxing just to see. And I went back a couple weeks on the security cam footage. And I hear a voice, while I'm boxing, all of a sudden, in the video, you hear a voice go, hey. Deep voice. If I was never being conceited, then I would have never found it.
I remember that there was another time where, I was in the kitchen. I don't know whose birthday it was, and there was cake, and I was cutting a piece of cake in the morning when everybody was asleep. And I know I hear Bobby like that, and I turned around because I was like, was it Nelly or something? And I went all the way to the room, to my mom's room, to see if Nelly was awake, and she was sleeping. She was asleep.
How'd she sleep?
You were just asleep, in a deep sleep. Everybody was, even you.
Did it sound like
I don't
anybody?
remember if I did. It sounded like a little kid. I remember I would be, when everybody was going to school, I'll be in the room, and my dad would go to work and take Nelly to school. I think my mom was in Mexico, and I would hear what sounded like my dad coming in. Well, I was by myself in the house. It would sound like he was coming in and putting his keys on the counter and stepping.
Something just mimicked my dad loud as hell.
Yeah.
He said that
That
we
is
have
so
a mimic.
scary. Cause hasn't it tried to look like one of us too?
Lupita saw Fabi's head poking through a curtain right here that we had a hole in. So the most recent story that I've experienced, I said it in Spanish in the story time with Rosa. So what happened was, Lupita was here, Nelly was here, Nelly was seated on my chair, I was seated right here where Nelly is, Lupita was seated right here where Fabi is, and I was showing you the video? I was showing you a video that I had finished editing before I posted it. And then out of nowhere, I just feel something
Caress?
yeah. Well, I felt this at first, and I was I just thought oh, my jeans were rolling up or something. And then I started feeling the whole hand and the palm and the arm, and I was fucking Lupita touching me, because she's always fucking touching me. And then I go this to hit Lupita's arm, and it goes straight to the bed, because Lupita's not touching me. She had a fucking big ass burner in her hand and a Coke like this.
Oh hell no.
And I was like, what the fuck? And Lupita just looked at me what? And then she ran and jumped on Nelly.
She always jumps on me, what am I gonna do? Oh, remember when you were showing me and my boyfriend a video and he felt something touch his butt and he turned to Monica what the fuck?
I was sitting behind him.
Remember one time we were fighting and I probably hit you or something, and I ran out the door. I ran out the door and started running towards the back, and you locked the door. So I started running towards the back, and then I felt like something was chasing me while I was running, and I heard it like following me really fast, and I got really scared, so I started running back and the door was locked. And it was at night.
I remember one time you guys locked me out at nighttime when it was raining outside.
I don't
You
remember
guys were
that.
watching me through the window and I was crying.
How rude.
Alright, bye guys. Say bye, Monica. What is this? Bye guys. Thank you for watching the video. See you in next video. Say bye. Bye. My name's Fabi. Did we even say our names? And bye guys.